Hey everybody, how you guys doing? Friday. You guys all have a good Friday? I had a weird Friday, I'm not gonna lie. It started off really rough. I went to the gas station this morning to get cigarettes and Red Bull. And you know how I do? And the lady behind the counter, she looked right at me and she goes, "Oh, sweetheart, when's your baby due?" I was like, 4 years ago, bitch. I'm in here buying cigarettes and Red Bull. Back the fuck up. So I'm 32 years old and I've decided that maybe it's time that I stop drinking alone. Because I do this thing when I drink where like I'll drink an entire bottle of wine and then go on Facebook and hunt down people that I haven't seen in 15 years. And then I write them sentimental messages. Thank you. It sounds like you guys do that too. Last Friday, apparently I emailed my high school English teacher, and then I didn't remember doing that until I got a response from him on Sunday morning that was like, "Thank you so much, that means so much to me, this is why I do this." And I was like, I don't know what I said. So I immediately go into my sent email and I do not find an email to my high school English teacher. I did find an email to my boss that I sent at 2:43 a.m. that in the subject line just said, "Yo." And then in the body of the email was like, "Hey DJ Dana, I don't know if you take requests, but some ho-hos and Red Bull in the break room will be dope." Yeah, so I was really nervous about but I was gonna see her on Monday and she's actually been on vacation all week. And so she came into the office today and I was like, okay, I'm gonna approach her. I'm just gonna like hit this head on and see how it goes. So I go up to her and I'm like, "Hey, how was your vacation? How was the birthday party?" And she goes, "Birthday party?" I was like, "Yeah, you know, your father-in-law, you were telling us about his party last week. It sounded like it was gonna be great." She goes, "Oh, the funeral? It was fine." So I'm getting fired on Monday, you guys. Drink up. A couple months ago, Chance the Rapper tricked me into going to church. Okay, I'll explain. So I got free tickets to his show at the Gorge, and I didn't really know anything about him except that he's this black kid on TV that dresses like Luigi. And so I get to his concert, and like 3 minutes into it, he's like, "Everybody throw your hands up and go, woo!" And I was like, "Woo!" He's like, "Now let's throw those hands back up and give it up for God." And I was like, where the fuck am I? I'm sitting on a lawn drinking a 40 next to a girl wearing only nipple pasties who's probably on LSD. Now is not the time, guy. Now, I've actually never been that into church, and I think it's because of my family. Okay, you guys. I have a cousin who used to be high on crack, and now he's high on Jesus, and it turns out that those two people are equally as fucking annoying. At least when he was on crack, like he would just say weird things, and I'd be like, "Oh, he's on drugs." Like he would just mumble next to you, and he'd be like, "Hey Mika, remember when I stabbed that motherfucker yesterday?" I'm like, "Yesterday? You mean when you stabbed our uncle on Christmas Eve at 7 o'clock in the morning and I saw it on the news before I went to work? Yeah, dude, I remember." But now that he's like sober, he says equally weird things to me. Like he'll come up to me and he'll be like, "Hey Mika, Jesus spoke to me. And he told me that although you've been hurt a lot in your life, you have a really high calling and you're here to teach the world." I'm like, "Cool, man, you got money over bitches tattooed on your neck, so maybe I'm not listening to any of your scriptures." Man. Also, I don't understand why Jesus can only speak to current and former crackheads, by the way. It's never people that can like vote or legally own a gun. It's just crackheads. And also, like, isn't Jesus a busy dude? I feel like if he's gonna come down and drop knowledge on you, it's not gonna be about me, I'm fine. Like, he's gonna give you some life advice that you can actually use. Like, hey crackhead, I heard your mailbox outside talking mad shit, maybe you should go stab it. I just think that if you can hear Jesus speaking to you, it's time for a nap and a sandwich because maybe it's been like a week since you've had either one of those things. I am Mika, thank you.